Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different on here because I'm doing like a homeware collection video, because the funny thing about this is I do not have my own home yet. I have a bedroom, I live with my parents, and while I love that so much, Joe and I are currently in the position of looking for our own place. But because of that, I seem to be acquiring quite a few bits for a home I don't have. But everything I kind of pick up, I try to justify with the fact I can use it for blog photos or recipes or styling or props, but still I have a collection of things that I need a home for. Regardless, I thought I would put this in a little video because I've got quite a little collection of stuff and some quite nice pieces I've picked up recently, because I thought it'd be quite nice to show you while they're still available. And yeah, there seems to be a bit of a theme going on as well, so let me show you what I've got. So the first shop I'm going to be talking about is, of course, Olivia, everyone's favourite high street shop, and definitely mine, especially for homeware. I've been going to Olivia for ages, and they do a really great selection of like fashion, homeware, gifts. If you've not been in there before, they're basically every blogger's dreams. They have beautiful furniture as well. They do amazing, amazing chairs. There's a pink one at the moment I've got my eye on, so when we finally get somewhere, it's going to just be governed by pink and all sorts, and Joe won't really get a say, I don't think, but yeah, that's the plan anyway. But I thought I'd show you a couple of things I got, because I got given a couple of things for my birthday, which I think started this whole thing, which you'll definitely notice in a while. But the first thing is this really beautiful little frame with a little kind of gold stand, which I really love. The thing I love about these frames is the fact that you can print off your Instagram photos, and they're the perfect size because they still have a bit of border around them, which I really like. They're really cute, they come in really pretty pastel colours. I'm hoping to build up a bit of a collection of those, because I'm definitely getting into printing off my photos more, because I definitely don't do it enough and everything is kind of archived online. So I know that I definitely want to start collecting more photos and framing them, because my bedroom upstairs is very, I was going to say cluttered, but it's just very busy. It's organised mess, so I don't think I've really got enough room for this stuff at the moment. So that's why I'm kind of collecting it all together for when I finally have a bit more space to play around with. The next thing I have from Olivia is a little bit random actually in the context of everything. It's all probably a bit random. Is this beautiful cake slice. This is rose gold and silver. I think a lot of their collection is based around that at the moment. They've got lots of rose gold accents and it's beautiful. I actually saw on Snapchat this morning, my friend Charlotte, who writes Betty magazine, showed that Sainsbury's have all these beautiful copper pots and pans. So if you are after a more extensive rose gold collection, that is a good shout. But yeah, I have that as well, and a few different kind of baking bits in that theme, so I'm really, really excited to kind of build that up a little bit more. The next shop that I'm going to swiftly glide into is a shop called Sass & Belle. I know they have a couple in London, and they definitely have one in Brighton as well. They're a kind of shop that do really beautiful gifts and another kind of great homeware selection. They do lots of little animal themed bits as well, because I think when I went in there, I saw lots of Westie things and I was just like, oh, mad dog lady on the loose. But I recently got these really pretty little ceramic kind of mugs or cups. I think you call them like mugs, or they're like kind of beer kind of jars, but mason jars. They're called mason jars. Beer jars. Clearly not the kind of girly blogger, beer jars. But yeah, these are really, really beautiful. I've got these in a couple of other colours too. I've got like a grey one. I'm not going to try and hold all of them, and a little teal bluey greeny one. But anyway, these are really, really cute. I love having hot drinks in these. They're also really good for smoothies and things like that. I'm sure you're going to see these on a blog post coming soon, so I can justify having a collection of things. But these are really, really beautiful. They've got little animals kind of engraved or kind of embossed, I don't know, just on the front. But they're really nice for both hot and cold drinks, keeping hot things hot and cold things cold. But yeah, really, really pretty. They've got a really lovely selection as well, so I definitely recommend going in there. Okay, these are definitely two of the more random purchases, but I'm the kind of person that when I see something, I like to get it, and then kind of, especially if it's homeware, there's a lot of shops that I go into, especially Marks and Spencer's, where I go in, I see something, and if I don't get it there and then, I know that I'll go back and it will not be in there. So this is an example of that. Because I went in there with my mum recently and I saw this vase and I was just completely obsessed with it. My mum was just like, Liv, there is nowhere on earth you need this right now. And I was just like, no, I need it. Because if I don't, I won't see it again, and it will be perfect for when I do have space for it. So let me show you this vase, the culprit. And this is it. I am obsessed with this. I think this will be amazing for lots of green, beautiful plants and flowers. And just, I think it's a nice kind of statement on its own, so I can feel it wobbling and I can just imagine just smashing on camera. But this was about £29, which I think is quite reasonable. I don't have a real scope for how much vases cost, but I felt that was quite a reasonable buy. It's really, really beautiful. It's got this amazing paintwork detail, which is kind of like almost oriental inspired. It's really, really beautiful. It looks like something you'd see on a beautiful silk kimono or something, but I felt that it looks kind of like more antique-y than it is. Obviously it's new in Marks and Spencer's, but I picked that up. I also have from them a tray which I bought ages ago. I actually bought it for blog purposes, but I knew I'd get more use out of it. And that is this. I feel like there's kind of quite a flamboyant theme with these, but this is a really beautiful little wooden tray, a wooden tray, which I just think is really lovely. It's the kind of thing you could have on like a coffee table and have like a vase on it or some little trinkets and just have it as kind of a feature in itself if you weren't going to use it exclusively for toast in the morning. But yeah, really, really love that. I think that's really beautiful. They've got lots of really interesting things in there at the moment. Like sometimes they have lots of great staple pieces, but they do have really nice statements and things like this in the vase. So it's definitely worth hopping in there, checking out their clothes and also checking out their beautiful homeware as well. So big thumbs up from Marks and Spencer's there. Another tiny little section of the things I picked up go to plates and kind of crockery. If you follow my blog, you'll know I do a lot of recipes, so I love to pick up different plates and bits and bobs just to style with and have a little bit of a styling prop collection. Totally unnecessary, but I do like to have them handy because I do like to include them when I do recipes and stuff. Over Christmas, I got these from West Elm, and they are 3 little plates that say eat up, yummy, and all done. And they're just the cutest little things ever. West Elm have an amazing selection of homeware. If you've never been in there, I definitely recommend popping by. They've got a shop on Tottenham Court Road or just opposite Gooch Street, and they're really, really worth going into. They've got also a great online shop, but they're just one of the places that I think is so much better if you can, going into the store and just seeing everything, seeing all the nice beds, all the nice sofas, and just lapping it all up. But anyway, talking of plates, what an interesting way to start a sentence. Well, talking of plates, when I was in Portugal this year, Joe and I walked past this amazing like ceramic shop, and it was basically like Anthropology, but everything was kind of weighed and costed and totaled by the kilo. So you could buy all these beautiful plates for next to nothing. And obviously when you're abroad, the last thing you want to be doing is buying plates and crockery to travel home with, because that is the least practical thing ever. But I picked up these really pretty little Czech plates because I thought they'd be really sweet for toasts and all sorts, but I really had to control myself and not buy loads because A, I don't have anywhere to put them, and B, you can't pack plates, you just can't do it. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you those because they're quite sweet. I will pop the name of the shop down below as well, so if you're in Lisbon or live near there, it's definitely worth going to if you haven't already, because I was in awe, complete awe, and I really didn't need to be, so what can you do? Okay, so finally I'm going to talk to you through 2 of the last items I have in my kind of homeware collection, and they are probably the most useful things at the moment anyway. They are both kind of cookbooks or like books that I probably have in a kitchen. The first one is East London Food by Rosie Burkett. She is a foodie, kind of food writer, chef, cook extraordinaire who I follow on Instagram, and she's amazing. She released this book beginning of this year, late last year, and it is gorgeous. It's all about some of the people, the place and the recipes of East London. So there's lots of beautiful restaurants. It focuses on the stories behind them, and it's also got a really cute little pamphlet at the back filled with some recipes either inspired by or from those places. And yeah, I picked this up and it's really, really good. It's like one of those recipe books you don't just have to sit and look and have the intention of cooking. Obviously that's what a recipe book is for. But it's just nice to kind of get to know a little bit more about the food and my favourite areas of London, and it's just really interesting because you can actually treat it like a kind of a storybook in a way where you can flick through and be like, oh, like learn something. So there, absolutely love that book, and it's also beautiful, like look at it, it's stunning. And then the second book that I have, which I've been using loads, is Violet Bakery Cookbook, which I am obsessed with. The Violet Bakery is a bakery in London. If you've not visited, I highly recommend it. It's East London, again, bit of a theme. But her recipes are absolutely amazing. The cinnamon bun recipe that I featured on my blog was taken from here. I linked it in the recipe, so It's all there, which is actually where the bookmark is on this, but it's just got so many sweet and savoury recipes focusing around like doughs and breads and cakes, and it's absolutely delicious, and it's probably one of my most loved cookbooks I have in my kitchen. But I thought I'd include that just so kind of this video is a bit more relevant than just random homeware bits that for home I don't have. But anyway, I wanted to show you them because I thought it'd be quite a nice little video and a bit more easygoing and a bit shorter than some of my other videos recently. But I really hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know. And if there's any other videos you'd like to see me film, please let me know about that too, because I'm always on the lookout for new ideas and I love hearing about what you actually enjoy. I've seen the fashion videos go down really well, but if there's anything you'd like to see, whether that's a Q&A or a facts video, I don't know, like let me know, because I would love to hear. There isn't going to be a video this Sunday unfortunately because I'm on holiday. Hopefully if all goes to plan, I'm on holiday now. Could be by a pool, could be doing yoga, I don't know. But fingers crossed that all goes well, and yeah, there will not be one this Sunday, but next week we'll be continuing as normal. So please stay tuned and subscribe if you like the videos. So thank you, I'll see you later. Have a great week. Bye.